Hello and welcome to Up and Under. Today we have the pleasure of having the man, the legend, Huw Jones. Boy, thanks for joining us. Listen, firstly, congratulations. You've just been named in the Scotland squad. You must be pretty stoked. And tell me, is that a surprise? Were you expecting it? Tell me a bit about it.
Yeah, firstly, very chuffed. It did come as a bit of surprise. I mean, I've had communications with them before, but never expected to be called up to an actual touring squad. So yeah, I'm over the moon. Dream come true. I leave on Saturday, fly up to Edinburgh, join the squad. I need to try and learn all their names before I get there, but honestly, I can't wait.
So you having played with a lot of the guys from UCT, who are your sort of mates and who are the guys that you've been together with for a while that are now playing with you?
I do get on with a lot of the ex-UCT boys, guys like Groomy, Ollie. I actually live with Ollie.
Okay.
Damien, Dylan Lades. So it's a tight-knit group. We all get on with like everyone, but and the guys my age as well that I played like under 21s with. So guys like Johnny Kotzer and Rob Dupree. Yeah.
And when you hit tour, who's your roommate?
So the two tours we've had this year, I've roomed with Nick Groom. It does change sometimes, but Groomy's a great roommate. He keeps himself to himself, takes lots of notes. Don't know whether he's like grading me as a roommate. Sometimes I feel like they are because I've had a lot of different roommates. I wonder if people are complaining about me.
Super Rugby this year, which has been your favourite game?
Probably the Reds game at home. Yeah, that was a really enjoyable game. It was a great game of rugby, I thought. End to end, lots of tries, quite exciting, yeah.
That unbelievable offload. I mean, running into that 22, how did you get onto your feet there? And then that little pop pass to Vincent Koch.
Right at the end of the game, I think the whole of the Reds team lost concentration there. Managed to skip my way through the defence. Actually, as I was through into the 22, tripped over my own feet. But out of just behind me, I heard Vince shout, and without looking, I just threw a pass.
So tripping over your own feet, but then standing up again. I mean, just in one motion. Just
it looked deliberate. It looked like
looked like you wanted to.
I'll claim it. It wasn't, but I mean.
Have you watched it a couple times?
I've watched it with my head in my hands, thinking this could have been a try. And yeah, Vince has a lot of pace for a prop, so he managed to get to the try line.
Now, what's your Instagram tag or your?
You guys should know that actually.
Yeah. Do you ever have quotes like a photo of you playing rugby and then like a sort of like he who finds inner strength for
I try not to, but I did.
Do you do selfies? And do you ever do selfies?
What photos do you do?
It's just always with the lads. I'm not a big fan of taking pictures. If someone asks me to take a picture, I will. Often I'll be walking around with a Dylan Lades or Damien, and maybe Cavendish somewhere else in town. Yeah. Someone will come up and be like, "Oh my goodness me, Damien, can I have a picture?"
And you like jump in
and I'm
there.
like, "Do you want me to take it?" And they often, or they'll say, "Can you take it?" I'm like, yeah, sure. Selfie or?
Now listen, are you a golfer? And what's your what's your sort of handicap?
I do play golf. I don't have an official handicap because I'm too embarrassed to record my scores.
And who would be in your full ball?
Okay, I'd pick Paul Rudd because he's my favourite actor. I'd pick David Beckham because he's just my idol. And think of the gram. I mean,
you just imagine
how many likes would that get? And yeah, for the last one, probably Kate Upton. I've heard she's great at golf.
Yeah, I think she looks like a talented golfer.
You haven't thought of getting a tattoo? Well,
No, I haven't.
Because then, I mean, you want to go David.
I mean, I want to go David, but I've thought about it, but there's nothing that I would want on my body full time.
Even if David asked you to get a tattoo.
Well, if David, that's a completely different matter. If David wanted to get matching tattoos, I would.
Yeah, because like matching with a half a heart, and then you put your arms together, and it's.
I mean, then I would say. Yeah.
We were talking earlier about fashion and being cool, and we're talking about how short hair is cool. Don't know what this is going on right now. Who are there any people that you look up to in the squad for their coolness?
In terms of fashion, I mean, there's a lot of different styles out there. Some could suit me, some definitely wouldn't.
Yeah.
I mean, the guys that really go hard for it, talking Corbus van Veek, he's out there. Yeah, he wears like deep V's, like hectic vests.
Yeah.
Johnny Kotzer with the salmon pink, it just doesn't do it.
Oh, does he
Yeah.
bust it out?
He rocks that often.
High risk.
High risk.
But sometimes it doesn't.
Low reward.
No, low reward.
But yeah, I'm a chilled out. Okay. You know.
You're trying to sell yourself.
Trying, but,
Talk to me about the vibe inside the Stormers camp, the seniors taking the sort of lead role, and how's Robbie as a coach?
Yeah, I'd say we have a great vibe. As I said, everyone gets on with everyone. We're all mates. There's a lot of different characters, so it does keep it nice and fresh. I mean, there's so many different cultures involved, especially in South Africa, and obviously the same with the Stormers. So you got a lot of different guys. I wouldn't say there's any cliques, but like some guys hang out with each other. But then when we all come together, there's a lot of banter, a lot of jokes. And Flecky gets involved. He loves the banter. He loves hanging out with us. He's very relaxed. He's a great coach. I mean, he was a player, so he knows exactly what it's like playing environment. So yeah, it's a great environment.
Well, Huw, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thanks very much for joining us this evening. I hope you get your matching tattoo with David Beckham one day. Good luck on tour with Scotland.
And we'll see you back after the international tour, my boy.
Thank you very much. Can't wait.